Imagine like aliens, right, with a sixth sense, right, and this sixth sense allows them to schmozzle things. They're gonna come up to you, Antonio, and be like, "How do you schmozzle?" And you'll be like, "I don't know what that is."
I don't know what schmozzling.
You must schmozzle black, right? And you're like, I listen, dude, I don't schmozzle anything.
No, it's different.
It's not.
It's not.
It is because you have to like see something.
No, you don't.
All right, we're coming in hot. JT's touching wires. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Woo!
To the Picky Boys podcast.
Oh, I said Picky Boys.
Content house.
Cod
You're
test.
talking about cod.
So we're talking about too much fish before we start here.
Yeah.
Swords.
Fish, it's this cod, sword, a white,
Tuna. Blue. Sand.
Yeah.
There's sand sharks.
Sand fish. No, I was doing blank fish.
Oh, one fish.
No, Jesus.
Two fish.
Red fish. Blue fish. That's honestly a fire line.
Dude.
It's Dr. Seuss's, one of his best.
Dr. Seuss was the first rapper.
Well, I don't know about that.
You don't know if he was spitting.
I mean, he was spitting. I do know that, but he was.
People rhymed before him. What makes him the
That's
first
true.
rapper?
Yeah, but he put it to pen and paper. You know.
And people did that too.
People did that.
You ever heard of Billy Shakes?
Billy Shakes.
Who?
Little
Billy
Bill.
Shakes.
Little Billy.
Billy Shakespeare. You ever heard of
Oh.
him? He's a little guy.
You didn't pick that together.
Billy Shakes. Did
Billy
not think-
Shakes didn't get you.
Yeah, there you go.
He wrote a whole bunch
Actually-
of sonnets.
Yeah, it's sonnets, but not. What is?
There's
People also credit him for the first Yo Mama joke.
really.
I think so.
Oh
I might
my,
be making
that
that
is
up.
such a
Your
JT fact.
mother
'Cause-
doth.
Yeah, dude. It was like
Your
it was
mother
like,
doth sit on planets.
dude. I think it was. He was like, some guy was like, "Oh, you're a fucking dog, dude," and the guy was like, "Yo, if I beeth a dog, what beeth your mother?" And he was like, "Oh, fuck."
Damn.
It was like,
Dude,
yo,
that-
I think you have to duel on the spot after that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Well, I sent a meme to the Instagram group the other day that was like, diss tracks back in the 1700s were fire, and it was like, my mill grinds pepper and spice, your mill grinds rats and mice.
Ooh. God, you gotta foreclose the whole mill after that.
God damn, I know.
You think there were some people that no matter how many times, like people, okay, when it comes to dueling, right? Back then, you think there were some people that were semi-immune to it? Like if like Elvis, like let's say there was an Elvis in the 1800s and we wanted to duel him. You think everybody'd be like, you know what? Let's I know he did something wrong. I don't want to duel him.
Well,
We need his music.
well, that's not how duels work. Both people have to mutually agree to a duel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I think you're like a bitch.
yeah,
if
you're
you
like
don't.
a bitch if you don't do it.
Well, so I don't think people were immune to it, but I think that people wouldn't say, "Oh, he's a bitch for not dueling because he is Elvis of the 1800s."
I also I just learned about this the other day. I think like in the duel, both people are supposed to, like, kind of the rules of the duel are supposed to purposely miss, and it's just to see, okay, who got the shot off first and like who like won basically, who would have killed the other person.
No way.
But sometimes they just fucking shoot them.
I
out.
think
No
it's
way,
more
dude.
body shots.
That's right. Like, dude, fucking okay. The Andrew Jackson, the president, the guy on the $20 bill, he's been in like 200 duels.
Yeah.
That's like 250 50s. There's no way you could win that many.
Oh,
People
so-
are purposely missing.
Oh, so you're saying that
He only killed one person, I think.
or maybe he's paying people to duel him to run his numbers up. It's like I want to be the guy that dueled 200 times so no one messes with me.
That's a good point.
If I won 200 duels and people still challenging me, I'd be like, okay, guy, relax.
I want to be the guy that has a gun on the sideline, and if somebody shoots too early, I shoot them.
Oh, well, that's just murder. There's no.
No, that's a referee.
No, there's
That's a referee.
That's a referee, and it's certainly a thing that happens.
Do you also have a whistle?
You can't. I mean, it's
Foul.
not, yeah. I mean, you can't shoot
Technical.
early in a duel. That's crazy.
TV timeout. I called TV timeout. Timeout.
And for that, you must pay.
That's a technical.
I think that's what happened.
Then his coach throws a flag. It's like flag on the play. Ref gets shot.
And we're also now shifting the time periods. We're talking about gun duels. The things we were talking about before, these are sword duels. Like William Shakespeare, that's sword duels.
They didn't have guns?
Yeah, I thought they had
No.
guns back then.
No.
When's Billy Shakes?
Yeah, when's Billy Shakes?
Like 1600s.
Bro, they had guns.
Danny.
Not like reliable, like the guns that people would carry around to duel with, like Andrew Jackson had. They had like fucking pirate guns.
Yeah, did they have the spark guns, like that?
People
Yeah.
dueled with daggers.
I think he's right. I think they didn't have guns because they were so unreliable. It was almost useless. Like pirates rarely used guns just because you would shoot from here and it would miss.
There's
Like-
there's like a 1 in 10 chance it'll blow your hand off.
That's also true.
Yeah.
And like a 1 in 20 chance you would just explode.
And that's half the reason why pirates had hooks for
But
hands.
both of those are the same.
No, but one would kill you and one would just maim your hand.
Yeah, and pirates they got the hook, so they're all right.
Yeah, there's definitely a long time where after guns came out, after guns dropped, like bow and arrows were still better, and then eventually guns passed them.
Yeah, but I feel like
Yeah.
dueling with a bow and arrow is kind of lame.
very lame.
I feel like gun technology back then was more of like almost like cannon, like it's like a mounted gun that we shoot.
It was so simple. It was like this hunk of metal will be fired straight from this
Yeah.
huge machine.
That's what
Nothing cool, nothing about it.
That's what a cannonball is. A cannon is just like a deconstructed gun. It's just like you put a big ass metal ball in
Yeah.
and then light an explosion at the end.
A cannon is a gun at level 1 before you rank it up.
I
It's
think
like
that's what the
preset.
guns were back then too.
That's what I'm saying.
Cannon was just a bigger version.
Except just like
Yeah,
smaller.
but guns-
you
you
pour
know,
the
they have-
gunpowder in.
Yeah, but they have like flint locks and all this stuff.
But I'd argue it's easier to aim and accurately
can-
shoot the cannon because there's so much force. So it's like we know this is going straight.
I don't think it's easy to
Than a tiny little.
That's true.
I'm saying to aim it.
Then, like,
I don't think it's easy to shoot a cannon. You needed like 4 people to shoot a cannon. Add
Yeah.
another ship, by the way, and they would still miss. That's that's definitely a toxic trait. I was like, if I was manning a cannon, I could definitely hit a ship. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean that's easy.
They were missing all the time. Not all ships went down.
Well, no, it's not. The thing about a ship is that a ship can take multiple cannon hits. It's not just like one cannonball and oh fuck,
They're not putting in the
we're
right spot.
done.
I could take down a ship in one cannonball.
I don't know about that.
100%.
But could you take it down fast enough too? Even if it ends up going down, could you take it down fast enough without them being able to retaliate?
And kill me? No, probably not.
I let's go further back. I like old school ship battles where you just have a really strong fortified front of the ship and you just ram into each
That's
other.
lame.
I think that's great.
That's so lame.
Why is that lame?
Because it's like there's no defense here. It's like, oh, they're coming at us.
Ramming
no,
speed.
no,
this is it.
no, and it creates these fucking awesome battles because when they hit into the ship, they go on to each other's ships.
Right, but you could do
It's
that.
so fun.
You could do
But
that.
what
with
about
ropes.
that, like that pirate game or whatever?
Sea of Thieves?
You want to see if these nuts fit in your mouth?
He absolutely got you.
It's just free.
To the umph degree.
It's just free.
JT's camera got cut for some reason.
He
JT's
that was
camera
a
went
good
black.
one.
That was a good
That
one.
was
You
a
got
good
me.
one.
That was like, there was something about you being just so quiet during the last 3 minutes. I was like, I should have known you were planning
Oh, yeah.
planning to be a big loser.
For some reason, when you said the pirate game, I thought of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Good game as well.
It is a good game.
I've never played the Assassin's Creeds. I think they suck.
Well, how could you possibly say that if you've never played them?
I've watched Nick play.
I didn't realize till playing that game that when there's like a giant rogue wave or whatever, and you're a ship captain, you're supposed to go straight
Yeah, man.
into it.
That's what. Yeah. Yeah, no,
'Cause you
Is-
go-
is that boat? I don't know.
Never figured
I
that.
feel like you drive most boats out of us. Is that common boat knowledge today?
Well, he didn't know
maybe.
it.
I've never been out in like the mid
But
ocean.
if somebody goes fast by you really fast and you're in a large wake, what do? Just hit it head on?
You are supposed to.
I have my
go-
boating license. Again, I feel like there's a difference between a boating license and like that's probably something like I assume like a captain's license or something you would learn, right?
It seems
if you're
definitely like
if you're like a cargo ship driver or a cruise ship driver or something.
I think there's captain license.
oh yeah,
Probably. I don't know.
for sure.
I assume not everyone can just be a captain.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I mean, if I
well,
bought a boat, I'm a captain.
Give me
now.
a first mate.
tell that to the guy who stuck his cargo ship in the canal. What was that ship called? The Evergreen?
Definitely
or-
not a captain. That guy.
Well, he was just a bad captain.
So
Why did
anybody can
that?
get a
Why did that
license.
ruin like? How come the ship in the canal ruined like the whole world's supply chain?
Because that was just the biggest path for things.
Was it the Panama Canal?
No.
No, it's the Suez Canal.
It was something very big, and it happened. It was literally like the Austin Powers scene where he's trying to back up and forward out of like the little hallway with the car.
It was there. I feel like every time I read about it, it was like the statistics were mind blowing. It was like for every minute we don't get this out, it's $1 trillion
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
commerce.
This every minute
It's like-
this has been stocked up.
Someone get it out.
It was like someone just blow up like the river or something, like the bank of the river, just blow it up.
True. Just
Try to maneuver it.
widen it a little bit.
That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to excavate it. But also, like, have you ever seen people in comparison to that ship? These ships are fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's one of those things where you're sitting on the beach and you're looking at the ships that look like they're just out there.
Yeah.
And if it looks big from where you're standing, it's big.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's funny how delicate, like, I don't know, the whole system of the world
Really
is. Where
is.
one guy being incompetent for 5 minutes can,
Yeah.
like, ruin everything.
It is
for everyone.
unfortunate how much certain people always have to be on their game.
Yeah.
You can't make one mistake, world crumbles.
Yeah.
I also wonder, like, at what point, so he's going, it's a canal, it's like, it's obviously very thin, but he's going down. Like, at what point, as he starts to turn, is it just unrecoverable?
Oh, probably centimeters.
So, like, as soon as he starts going off, he's like, shit,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
And it's probably that's not the thing. Is he probably turned it just a little too much, gave it a little too much mustard, and then there's no recovering, and that getting stuck was probably an hour of him going shit,
dude,
shit,
I was
shit,
about
shit,
to
shit, 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 because it's so big, it takes a long time. He's probably like, oh, it's over.
That's what I was about to say. Dude, you ever seen these big ships turn? Like, they turn it, and first of all, it doesn't start turning till 10 minutes after they make the turn.
Yeah.
And then it's turning for the next half hour.
Yeah, so
and there's no stopping.
So it's not like a car where you do this and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I want to go on a cruise ship again. I love cruises.
Danny always flexes how he goes on cruises.
I want to go on
month.
I want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise with you guys.
Oh wow.
I
I don't want to go on a cruise with you.
Why? There's
go on a cruise.
just nothing like going on a cruise. It's a very weird feeling to close your blinds, go to sleep, and not know what's gonna be behind them when you open them.
What does that mean? Where are you traveling? It's gonna be more ocean.
No, you dock at
Be an
different
island,
cities.
I guess.
Oh,
So then you would
But
know,
you
though. You
know
would know
where
the next
you're going.
destination.
No, but you don't know what it looks like.
That's true.
Okay.
Like there's no other situation where you close your blinds and go to bed and then you're like, let's see, and open them and you have no idea what could
good
be
point.
behind them.
well, I mean, go on a plane.
And you have blinds on your plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? Yes, you do.
Well,
You have
I don't
you
know
have
if
a
it's called
little
blind, but-
You have a
tiny
little
shade.
window.
I'm talking about like your bedroom. You're in your bedroom and you open up the big blinds. Big
I hear
difference.
you. I hear you. Did you guys see that cruise ship? Dude, the cruise ship, same thing. That the captain tried to do like a cool maneuver by the beach to get laid by his girlfriend who was up there with him in the captain's deck. And
Poop
just
deck.
and just got the ship stuck. He beached the cruise ship. And then like, when the rescue people came to recover everyone and do all this stuff, the rescue people raided the casino.
Got him.
Well, there's a price to pay.
Oh, is that the one that flipped? Or that's the one? You see the one in Italy that like flipped over,
I think
like right on the shore.
it did flip, but like way after.
Hmm.
Like at first it got beached, and then eventually like I don't remember.
I was there. There's a TikTok. She's like a captain of the ship, and
There's a TikTok.
she's like a cruise ship captain for Celebrity Cruises. And much to my chagrin, there is no wheel. Like these ships don't have a wheel.
It's like a knob.
It looks like a Joy-Con.
Yeah, I mean that.
Like it's all this. A lot of this stuff is automated.
Well, I feel like it's also easier just to be able to do, the kind of half quarter movement for turns than a,
And-
panic.
And I always wondered, like, where are they when they're docking the ship? And she gave me the answer. It's very cool. There's like a little thing that hangs off the side of the ship, and it's like it's a place specifically for docking, and you can see it's like a glass bottom, so you can see where the ship is in correlation to the dock.
That's a good point, because how were they docking these just
How do you dock?
gigantic ships? Also, no one could really dock a ship right because it always hits. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing like they didn't do anything wrong. It just always hits. So imagine a huge cruise ship before all this.
Yeah,
They were just hitting things. That's scary.
that is scary.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
I love a cruise ship.
Maybe we'll
This is
go.
pro cruise. Let's go on a cruise.
Maybe we'll try.
Picky boys at sea.
There was this woman on one of those Carnival cruises or Norwegian or whatever on the slide, and something happened where there wasn't enough water, and she got stuck inside. And I guess it was too slippery either way. I don't know how they couldn't get her out. And then the sun kept beaming down and fried her. She died.
What?
on a
Jesus
cruise.
Christ.
This what?
Yeah.
When was this?
Oh, I don't know. Not
This
that.
seems impossible.
Not that long. See, that's what I said. I was like, how couldn't they get her out?
How can they get her out? They could at least like send water down there to keep her
or,
cool.
or a rope?
This. I'm gonna fact check you.
Yeah, I don't believe in.
I'm gonna fact check
I'm
you.
telling you, she got stuck.
Didn't die.
Was able to get out.
Yeah, that's.
that
I-
makes so much more sense.
I Danny'd there for a second.
I was like, that sounds like in 1,000 Ways to Die.
I Danny there for a second because that was the first thing I thought of too. You know, a rope. Toss it in
I mean,
there.
yeah, this is there. This can't be.
There's a trillion
no
ways.
way.
She looked very scared. I would also be scared.
Well, of course. Also,
Probably did get a nasty sunburn too.
oh, dude, she's
yeah,
probably
like a slide
frying.
burn.
It was clear slide too,
Ooh.
magnifying.
what's the great show, by the way? I'm shocked. I'm so upset it got canceled. 1,000 Ways to Die. I used to love that show.
Yeah, but I started to think. First of all, after the guy had sex with the cow heart that he jump started with a battery, I was like, okay, this is getting a little crazy.
Well, I mean, you have to think of 1,000 Ways to Die.
That's my question. I thought they weren't based on true stories. I thought they were. That was the whole point.
I think they were like fabrications of true stories.
No, they're probably a lot of them are inspired by true stories, and then they would fabricate them. But then, yeah, I'm sure they threw in a couple they just fucking made up.
Also, now I feel bad for the guy who banged the cow heart, because if they're fabricating them, what if he was just trying to do something else, and now he's this freak that was banging a cow heart?
It's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
I like the one of the woman who got too much Botox injections and then went into the hot tub and drowned. She had like paralysis.
Is that what happened? I saw one where.
Speaking of face paralysis,
Oh,
Mr. Biebs.
true.
Justin Bieber can't move half his face.
Yeah, what a idiot.
I don't know. I mean, maybe because people are very upset that he canceled part of his tour.
I've heard that he's canceled the past 3 in a row or something.
Well, he has no face.
Well,
That's what he's saying.
Well, he had face before.
But I've seen the Twitter comments of people saying,
It's bullshit.
I think this is fake. I think he's canceled for a different reason, and this is just some this is like a scapegoat.
That's a pretty intense.
Yeah, that's a
scapegoat.
pretty
I was like,
intense
yeah,
one.
that seems like a very intense.
It's like you could come up with anything. You're gonna say half my face is paralyzed. First of all, his face is always being taken pictures, videos, and shot.
Yeah.
he just has to do its best to mimic the other side. Then it will look normal.
My point is,
Like mimic whatever it's, you know what I mean? Like whatever it's stuck onto, if you can just copy that on the other side, then you look like your face isn't paralyzed.
no, I'm saying my point is for that to be the lie, one smile, it all crumbles. Is what I'm saying.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
an accidental.
Like an
smile.
accidental smile or a laugh, it all comes down.
One thing I don't understand is that if you saw the video, he can't blink. Like that side of his face doesn't blink. That seems dangerous. Like, you know, you blink to re-moisturize your eyes so they don't dry out.
What's weird is I would have assumed if you get a face paralysis on half your face, that eye stays closed.
I
But
know.
That one stays open.
Me too. He said, as you can see, I can't blink, and his eyes just open.
Well, I'm about to trip you guys out real hard. Do you think that you involuntarily are always keeping your eyes open, or you close them?
I guess that kind of answers it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I guess
you're
you're
not right now. You're not keeping your eyes open. You purposely blink them.
Yeah, but when I'm tired, I'm voluntarily keeping my eyes open. There are times when I'm like,
That is true. Maybe when he's tired, things change.
yeah.
maybe is there a natural reaction when he's tired that it just closes?
I don't know, but I'm more concerned
sleep.
about the moistness of the eye.
Well, he just has some
What if it
eyedropper on
just
deck.
dries and pops out?
I'm sure he's dishing out new money for a professional eye drop popper.
Well, I'm sure he hired some guy or some woman to just like every half hour suck him off and drop a thing in his eye. Just 2 in 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 in 1. You get half off.
Also, he's Justin Bieber. I'm sure he can
I've seen those prices.
hire anyone
Yeah,
to do anything.
that's true. My point was eye
Including me.
drops. Eye drops could fix that problem.
You guys don't have glasses, right? Did you ever like put in eye drops or like contacts? Like, do you think you'd be able to put in a contact
I can do anything.
Eye drops I feel
on
like
your
it's-
own eye?
I could do it.
Can you touch your eye?
I could touch my eye.
touch it.
I got nails. I don't want to do that.
Oh, you know.
I've had to touch it.
I don't think you can.
I mean, I could. I
don't
don't
think you
want to
can.
do that right now.
When you go in the mirror and you see an eyelash in there, sometimes you.
I get in there. I could like do the whole like.
There it is.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, I'm
that's
not. I'm
how
not.
touching the
I'm
eye.
not a little bitch.
Sometimes people get real skeeved out by it.
Because
You have contacts, right?
I have like daily contacts when I wear sunglasses. I put them in, and I mean it was a long learning experience to be able to put them in. Like at first, it's just like a human reaction. Like you don't want to be putting shit in your eye. It feels really weird.
that's fair, but also grow up.
What
Throw it in there.
That's not how it works.
Throw it in there.
What happens if you sleep with your contacts in?
You basically just wake up and it just feels like the contact dries out, and so it feels like super like there's like a film on your eye, and you like
Yeah.
it feels like it kind of feels like there's something in your eye. You know that feeling like, oh, there's something in my eye. It feels like that. Like you basically have to wake up and take them out immediately. But they pop right out because they're dry.
I know this fact is true. 'Cause I actually looked at this
How do you
one.
take them out?
Did you see?
What?
Yeah, you just do the same process.
I took out. One time one of our friends was so drunk he couldn't take out his contacts, and he had me do it. It's a scary procedure because like one accidental like boop, it's not gonna kill him or
You
DI
scratch your
him, but
cornea or
it'll
whatever.
hurt.
Yeah.
But my point is, you see the woman that just never took out her contacts and like her eye was hurting. See now I'm just this story is true, and she went to the
Optometrist?
Optometrist.
God, I'm getting better. And then she had like 40 contacts in her eye, just in the back there.
And then she died.
And then she's dead now.
And the sun fried her.
Now, like, what is that? Just constant headache,
I don't know.
or
That's,
your eye
that
doesn't work
seems-
anymore?
From my experience, it seems literally impossible to not know that there's one contact in your eye.
Well, she was also very old. It was like one of those where who knows what she's feeling on the inside.
I think I've told this story before of like one time I had my contacts in and I got really really drunk and I was taking them out, and sometimes I struggle with taking them out, so I was like trying and my eyes like super red, and then I like
wasn't a
and
contact.
then I look around and I'm like, I can't fucking see.
You-
Like
you
I
never-
must have taken it out on the first time, and I was just like squeezing my eyeball like for like 40 times,
Oh my God.
just trying
Stop,
to take
stop.
out something that didn't exist.
You weren't gonna stop till you took out your eye.
Yeah.
What is like after 15
Oh my
attempts?
God.
After 15 attempts,
Why can't I see?
why can't I see? What about, dude? There's been times where we were playing football at the park, and this is what I don't understand. And someone would just be like, "Oh, my contact fell out." It's like, what does that mean? Like they could just fly out?
Well, they don't just fly out. Usually, it means that at some point somebody touched their eye. Like a lot of people rub their eyes without noticing it, and if you rub your eye with contact, it can easily pop out.
I would try.
Really?
I would try.
Isn't it like under your eyelids though?
I mean, yes, but if you just do this, it like dislodges itself. It's like it works on suction, kind of. Like when you put it in, you just like move your eye around and it like sucks to the eye.
Well, 'cause
it's super weird technology.
Your cornea
honestly.
is slightly raised, so probably like
It's
something
also like
that.
that like
Yeah,
the shape is
concave.
weird. But yeah, and so if you so you have to be careful if you're wearing contacts and you go like this, like it just might pop out.
Do they have like semi-permanent contacts or no?
Yeah, you
Like
can,
how long
you can
can
buy. I don't know how long they stay in, but
I'm pretty
they
sure
have contacts that like you keep for a while.
I'm pretty sure they have.
No, I mean like that you just
Oh, you
keep
just
in.
keep in.
Yeah, like is there a contact I wear for like 6 months?
Like
don't
I think
know.
they have monthlies and dailies.
No,
They
but
have
that's
monthlies?
but that's you still take them out every day.
Take them out at night.
Oh, but
right?
they
And
just- you
put
just
'em in
don't need-
juice.
You
You
just
just don't
put
need
them in the
fresh ones.
solution.
Put 'em
Yeah.
in eye
Right.
juice.
I mean, you're just asking them to attach glasses to your eye,
Mhm.
essentially.
Yeah.
They just LASIK, right? That would work.
That feels scary.
That is scary, especially when the machine turns up to 1,000.
I know, but I've had my contact fall out. I was in Central Park, and I found it luckily, but then I had
Lucky?
I mean it's a clear piece of plastic in a grass field.
No,
what
but
are
I
you
thought you're
gonna
not. I
do
thought
with
you're
it
never
now?
supposed to do that because like a speck of dust will murder your day.
Well, I needed to see, so
You have
Fucking
one. You have one
eye
eye,
patch
right?
it, babe.
that's not how that works. I can't do that.
I mean, you would definitely be able to just see if you closed your eye and just just go home. Like your day's
Yeah,
your day's
yeah,
over.
that's
Just
more
go
what
home.
I'm. That's
I had much,
One eye Willie, go home.
I had much more day to live, so I took a bottle of water. I washed it out, and then I, did my business.
How'd
Did
it
your
go?
eye look like you were underwater, or did it work?
Excuse me?
Like if there was some water in the contact.
No, when the contact goes in, it makes a seal. Like I said, there can't be water in it.
I could get water in there. I could get water
Like
in there.
you're
That
wearing
contact
goggles.
isn't in.
Yeah, like you're wearing goggles.
When a little piece of water gets in your goggles.
I would wear. I would try eye color changing contacts. I would try that.
Those are cool.
I feel like that's a way for me to.
Those are harder to put in because they're much thicker.
Ooh, how you doing? Well, someone in high school when I was, dude. This was like the weirdest thing I probably said to somebody. Well, not really, but so we were at the locker, and it was my friend was closing his locker, and he stared at me deeply in the eyes, and his eyes were like a bluest of blue I've never seen. It was just one of those like deep blue, and I was like, damn.
You're gonna write poems.
Yeah,
about them.
I did. I wrote a couple, and I read one to him, and then he ruined it for me because he said, "Oh no, they're fake." It's like, first of all, just lie to me, and if you're gonna wear them, why tell the truth?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They have eye pigmentation surgeries, but they all look. The results are not good.
Well,
Really?
But I
The
would like.
results are bad.
Is it because
Why?
it's like a
It
rainbow?
looks. It's one of those things. It's like, and something can work in theory, but it looks too
Yeah,
unnatural,
You gotta
and
show
you
me
can
this.
just tell.
But I like that. I feel like there's something like novel about that too.
Isn't there? I thought there was. Isn't there something? Can't they like use a laser to burn off the top layer and like you have blue underneath or something? And aren't all babies
That-
born with blue eyes and they switch to brown?
I think both
don't
those
think that's
things
true.
weren't true. Actually, I think
Hold on.
both. I think both those facts weren't
I'm
true.
gonna put money that one of them was true. I don't know which one.
This guy also just picked a bad color, I think, but he just looks not good.
That looks
What is
good,
it?
I think.
Really? You think that he looks like a fucking White Walker?
No, but he does. But that's cool though. Like I like that it looks different. I don't know. I like that.
it goes from like regular person to someone who looks off.
Well, that's just because the color doesn't match the skin tone. I don't think. Like is
But
that
all of them look like this.
that one's a little intense. Wait, so if you change your pigment on your
The
eyes,
baby thing's not true.
I know yeah. I don't think the other thing's true either, pal.
That one's not too bad, actually.
No, that's fine. Also, I feel like
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I would want.
Oh, that one's good.
I want two different color eyes. I think that's cool.
Oh, hyper
That's not-
chromia.
That exact thing, yeah.
The laser surgery, this procedure changes your eye color by destroying the pigment in your iris. And when they go away, brown eyes look blue. That's because blue eyes don't have any pigment. So it can only be done on brown eyes.
Just
Well, why would you want to do it on blue eyes? They're already blue.
Maybe you want green or purple.
Just
Dude, I think people.
keep lasers away from my eyes.
That's a good
That's
point.
fair.
Definitely.
No, that's definitely
That's a good
fair.
point. But dude, I think people there's like a 0.001% chance you could be born purple eyes. That's crazy.
That's cool. That's almost you're a superhero kind of because like I've never seen that, and I wouldn't trust it either now because
Now-
I can't trust eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Because that one man.
This girl I knew had like gray eyes, dude. They're crazy.
That's cool,
Like
too.
a crazy color of gray.
I feel like I don't know. What was she blonde?
Yes. No, actually, I think she just dyed her hair blonde. I don't think. She
Well,
was
because if
naturally-
you have gray eyes, you gotta be blonde.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta be blonde.
Yeah,
I
or
don't think
gray.
she's naturally blonde. I'm
Or
not sure.
gray. Just
Like
go
a
full
platinum
on
gray.
it. Platinum gray.
Yeah,
That'd be
that
cool
could be
too.
cool.
Platinum gray.
Yeah, honestly, the eyes, they're my most, they're the thing I care about the most. Like, you go to the optometrist and you see, like, is this what your vision looks like? There are some fucked up, like, eye conditions where, like, you just see spots
Like you just-
everywhere. And, like, or, like, sometimes there's one that looks like tunnel vision and it's literally just like it looks like black, and it's just like a tunnel. It's just one little like limited scope of vision. Looks like you're looking through binoculars.
Like some vision is just better to be blind.
Well, no, it's never better to be blind.
No,
I
because
don't
at
think.
least you could adjust and be accustomed to it.
I don't know.
No, if you're blind, you don't even know what colors are. If you have like horrible, terrible vision,
No,
at
no,
least
no.
you know
Oh
what
my
colors
gosh,
are.
No,
yeah,
I'm not talking about day one blind. I'm talking about
go blind.
Yeah,
No, I was reading an article about a guy who became blind because of an accident, and he was like, "You don't see black. You don't see anything." He said, "Imagine trying to see out of your elbow. Like the things.
What does that mean?
The receptors are no longer there. Like you're not seeing anything. Like the things that we attribute to seeing aren't there. Like it just doesn't exist anymore.
But what does that mean?
He's saying like the entire sense is wiped. Like it's not blackness.
I understand, but what do you see?
I don't.
That's what he's saying.
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying?
you don't.
But
Like
what
you
is that?
just don't see. Imagine trying to see out of your elbow. You just don't see.
But there has to be something.
But that's what you think.
No, this is what someone with eyes their whole life thinks.
No, I'm saying like.
This is your eye privilege.
All right,
this
all right,
is your
all
eye
right,
privilege.
all right, fine. So then, what does it appear as?
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
Like, what do you observe?
Imagine like aliens, right, with a sixth sense, right, and this sixth sense allows them to schmozzle things. They're gonna come up to you, Antonio, and be like, "How do you schmozzle?" And you'll be like, "I don't know what that is."
I don't know what schmozzling
You must schmozzle black, right? And then you're like, I listen, dude, I don't schmozzle anything.
No, it's different.
It's not.
It's not.
It is because you have to like see something.
No, you don't.
No,
That's what this man is trying to tell you is that you don't have to see something.
Very convenient that he knows I'm not the blind one. Like I don't know if he's lying. You have to see
Why
something.
would he lie about this?
Because for this, you got to see something. Like what is that? You know what
I
I'm
am
saying?
surprised that if you, because I would assume that makes sense for someone who's always been blind. But if you go blind, I'm surprised that you don't like. Still, kind of, your brain has grown up seeing, so I'm surprised you don't like see black.
Like it doesn't fill in or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like, it's not just like your eyes are closed. Because I do see black right now. I can still see.
So can he. He's a liar.
I see black totally. There is nothing there.
Oh, you.
I don't see color.
You and your what was it called?
Aphantasia.
Aphantasia. Phantasma.
Which supposedly we all have.
All of us have it.
None of us have it.
We're a band of cool people.
That's what we have been called that.
But I think we're ready here.
Already.
I think we're good here. JT, tell them where to find you. Let's get at it.
You can find me on Instagram at JTHold97 and on Twitch at Picky Boys Streaming.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can find me at Danny's Watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe.